Welcome back today. Today I am making some Fendi inspired shoes with some fabric that I had sitting around. I took the paper and fit it across the slide, and it's all wrinkled up because I basically folded it back to try to make it fit a little tighter on the slide, and I'm using some of my clips that I normally sew with just to keep them in place, and then I trim the excess off the side of it. But what I'm going to go back and do is grab some more paper and some tape to tape up that little gap right there and add that piece back to it. That way when I make my pattern piece, it's going to fit the way I need it to fit. And you can always trim any excess off of that. I was just basically trying to keep the pattern off of the sole of it. And there's my pattern, and this is my pretty fabric that I found a while ago. And what I'm going to do is turn the good edges facing one another, and then I'm going to lay my pattern piece. I wish I would have used some pins instead, but I grabbed my weights and I just basically dotted around it because I was using a Sharpie and I really couldn't find anything else better to draw my line with, and I didn't want to saturate it heavily with my marker. But use what you need. And then I cut the two pieces out. That way I have both of them done. If you prefer to do it the single method, that works. Sometimes the fabric does tend to shift. And if it comes out a little jagged, it's okay, because the reason I left the excess is because I'm going to be able to fold those under when I apply them to the shoe. So that's just fine. And even that white edge is not going to be visible. So what I'm doing here is fitting my fabric and making sure everything is centered. And then I grab my clips, clip them back in place again. I'll do the same thing for the other one. Sorry about the blurriness. It's a little out of focus. There we go. So to start applying my glue, what I do is I add a generous amount of glue around the rim of the shoe. And as you can see here, I'm just going around with the glue. And then I just gently go around, starting at the center and working my way to the sides. I take my clips to hold them in place just so I can do the other side, but once I finish, I do take them off because I really didn't want them to get stuck and have to sit there with that glue. So yeah, be careful with that step. So again, I'm doing the same thing with the bottom side. And now for these edges here, I have to do a little bit of tucking and pulling. As you can see, I'm folding it over. and I have to hold it down. Now we're using the E6000. It's one of those great glues that needs time to sit. But if you have some hot glue, you want it to sit right then, you can use that along with the E6000. And as you can see, I'm doing the fold method again, and I'm just holding it in place for a few seconds. And then I move on and I do the same thing around the sides. But this time I'm going to fold the fabric back again to get me a really good edge, a good finish along the side of the shoe. I didn't use a lot on the inside of it, the shoe, because in case I want to take this off and redo the shoe, I can. Or I can always add something on top. But I just didn't want to make it that difficult. And after that, that shoe is done. Please like, share, subscribe, and I hope you guys tune in the next time.